Once upon a time, in a small African village nestled between rolling hills and lush greenery, there lived a prince named Kwame. Kwame was the heir to the throne of his father, the wise and respected king of the land. He was handsome, charming, and possessed a charisma that drew people to him like moths to a flame. Despite his royal status, Kwame was known for his humility and kindness towards his subjects. He would often roam the village, engaging in conversation with the villagers and lending a helping hand wherever he could. His presence brought joy and hope to the hearts of the people, and they revered him as a benevolent ruler in the making. However, as Kwame grew older, a restlessness began to stir within him. He yearned for adventure and excitement beyond the confines of the palace walls. One day, he announced to his father his desire to explore the world outside their kingdom. The king, though hesitant to let his only son venture into the unknown, understood the importance of allowing Kwame to discover his own path. With a heavy heart, he granted his son permission to embark on his journey, under the condition that he would return once he had satisfied his curiosity. And so, Kwame set off on his grand adventure, traveling far and wide across distant lands. He marveled at the wonders of foreign cultures, tasted exotic cuisines, and forged friendships with people from all walks of life. But amidst the excitement of his travels, Kwame found himself longing for something more. As he journeyed back towards his homeland, Kwame stumbled upon a quaint village nestled in a valley, its beauty rivaling that of his own kingdom. Intrigued by the vibrant energy that emanated from the village, Kwame decided to pay it a visit. Upon his arrival, Kwame was greeted with warmth and hospitality by the villagers, who were overjoyed to welcome a prince into their midst. They regaled him with tales of their customs and traditions, inviting him to partake in their festivities and celebrations. It was during one such celebration that Kwame laid eyes on the most enchanting sight he had ever beheld: a group of young maidens dancing beneath the moonlit sky. Their laughter was like music to his ears, and their beauty took his breath away. Captivated by their allure, Kwame approached the maidens and introduced himself, his heart pounding with anticipation. To his delight, they welcomed him with open arms, eager to hear tales of his adventures and share their own stories in return. As the night wore on, Kwame found himself drawn to one particular maiden named Nia, whose grace and elegance left him spellbound. They danced together beneath the stars, their movements fluid and effortless as they lost themselves in the rhythm of the music. In that moment, Kwame knew that he had found what he had been searching for, a love that transcended boundaries and defied expectations. He vowed to cherish Nia for all eternity, pledging his heart and soul to her without hesitation. But little did Kwame know that his actions would have far-reaching consequences, setting into motion a chain of events that would change the course of his life forever. As word spread of Kwame's dalliance with the village maidens, whispers of scandal began to circulate among the villagers. They murmured in hushed tones of the prince's indiscretions, questioning his intentions and casting doubt upon his character. Fearing the wrath of the king and the tarnishing of their village's reputation, the elders convened to discuss how best to handle the situation. After much deliberation, they reached a decision that would shake the foundation of their community to its core. In a bold and unprecedented move, the elders decreed that each of the maidens who had danced with the prince would be betrothed to him in marriage, ensuring that his honor would be upheld and their honor restored. Shocked and bewildered by the elders' decree, Kwame protested vehemently against their decision, insisting that he could not possibly marry all of the maidens. But his pleas fell on deaf ears, As the elders remained steadfast in their resolve to uphold tradition at any cost, reluctantly, Quaim acquiesced to the elders' demands, knowing that he had no other choice but to obey. And so, one by one, he was joined in matrimony to each of the village maidens, their union symbolizing the bond between the prince and his people. As the years passed, Quaim struggled to fulfill his obligations as husband to so many wives, his heart heavy with guilt and remorse. He watched helplessly as his once beloved Nia faded into the background, overshadowed by the demands of his royal duties. And yet, despite the hardships they faced, Quaim remained determined to honor his commitment to his wives and his people. He ruled with wisdom and compassion, striving to be a beacon of hope and inspiration to all who looked to him for guidance. But deep within his soul, Quaim harbored a secret longing for the freedom he had lost, a yearning for the simplicity and innocence of the love he had found in the village so long ago. And as he gazed out upon the horizon, his heart heavy with regret, he wondered if he would ever truly find peace in the wake of his fateful decision.